Man, y'all know what it is, man. Stay packing your favorite Uncut Packers podcast, man. We back. It's been a few weeks. So we back with the fellas, man. What up, cousin Mike?
Not much, man. Ready for this? Ready for free agency happening on March 11th. That's it.
Yes, sir. Let me turn my camera off while I share it to these little groups so we get some viewers. What up, Drax the Destroyer, man?
What up? What up? Shout out to Jake for that name.
Yeah, he made a little video yesterday on the show. It was his birthday yesterday, so he made a little video about Jay Will and Dennis dancing in the background. So that's what he wanted for his birthday.
Jesus Christ.
So we can get into it, man. We're gonna do something just a little break the ice a little bit. What y'all think about this, man? Who would y'all want in their prime, man? You can add one of them. You got Driver, Jennings, and Jordy.
I'm gonna have to go with Jordy Nelson because he's the deep threat in this entire group. That's what we're lacking. Is like more deep threat.
Tough one, but Donald Driver, he been one of my favorite wide receivers for the longest. I don't even. It's kind of not fair that he's on this list, to be honest. It is what it is. But yeah, I'm going with Donald Driver.
Yeah, he's one of the fan favorites, though. So for sure,
For sure, he's one of my favorites that we had.
Yeah, now if you had Randall Cobb up here, I definitely probably would have picked.
Yeah, Randall would be my favorite. I think Driver is my favorite up here, but I'd probably go Jordy.
I would have went with Jordy too if you had Randall Cobb up here, but yeah.
Yeah, Driver is my favorite up here, though.
Yeah, same.
But I just go with, like Mike said, man. To me, because it's not that Jordan can't throw it deep. It's like we don't have a consistent deep threat. When Watson is on, though, Watson is definitely a deep threat. It's just, you know what I'm saying? Last year, I think, was his healthiest season, and we saw what he could do.
They gotta let Matthew Golden loose, man.
That's what we saw. He could get loose, man. He just got to get the ball, man.
Well, we'll see if we keep Romeo Dobbs or not. I doubt it.
We ain't keeping Romeo, and that pisses me off because I really want them to
want
get
him back.
Yeah. I'd rather keep Romeo over Wiggs, but it is what it is. How you doing, Adam, man?
What up, Adam? Just some time, man.
What's going on?
You see the question is in their prime, you can add one of these guys. So you adding to our team right now?
Who?
We got
Jordy for sure.
We got 3 Jordys. For sure. And we got a Driver. I mean, I like Jennings. I think Jennings is one of the. All these dudes was good after the catch, especially Driver. Driver was probably the best after the catch. Then it went Jennings, and then Jordy was just blowing by people. So
yeah,
all time, I'm taking Driver all time, but I think who would complement this team today? I think Jordy and Love would be perfect chemistry. I think that would work real well.
Yeah, you can't go wrong, but yeah, I'm taking Jordan.
Any one of them, but all time though, Donald Driver's the best of the 3 all time. Yeah, I would say.
And wasn't he like a 4th or 6th round draft pick? He was something down there. Boy had that.
I'd have to look at that, to be honest.
He was a late draft pick. I don't think he was. I think 4th. He might have been the 4th one. I know he was in no 1, 2, or no, he was in no 3rd rounder. I don't think so.
I just realized a lot of my favorite players were fucking 87.
Wow.
Willie Davis.
Oh, 7th round pick? Okay. So
yeah, he was 213th overall. That's crazy.
Yeah, I know he was down there. I just said
I didn't know it was that well.
Yeah, there are all them players that were 87 did it the good, man. Robert Brooks, Jordy, Romeo, Willie Davis.
Yes, sir. All right, man. We were just talking about him, man. So this is what Josh Jacobs did his last 2 seasons. 32 games played, over 2,000 yards rushed, over 600 receiving yards, and 30 touchdowns. So to me, this boy's a workhorse. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, those are good. Those are solid numbers for 2 seasons.
For 2 seasons, you can't.
Yeah, those are solid numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, personally, I think people were hating a little bit this year just because, like, I think we got a little spoiled with how he was the first year. I mean, he was hurt for a good portion of this year, and he was still fairly productive. Like, yeah, I think it's just we're so blinded by how good he was last year.
But I think the first 8 games, or first 6, 7, 8 games, he had a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have the yards.
Dude, it was every week. Like, I had my buddy had him in fantasy, and I swear to God, every time I looked, he had a touchdown on there.
Yeah. I'd rather the touchdowns than the yards any day. Just give me touchdowns. If you could get touchdowns, hey, you ain't got to get that many yards. I mean, I still want yards. I want the total package, but to me, touchdowns is better than
Tucker Kraft was stealing all the yards, dude. He had fucking
Boy's
almost
the Yak
600
King.
yards in half the season.
Yeah, that boy's the Yak King, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he's going to be ready for beginning of the season, but we'll see.
They said I think he should be good by week 4. Him and Micah.
Yeah, I think he's gonna miss a few games. Like Watson, I think Watson came back week 4 against.
He said he was ready, but they put him on the PUP list, so he had to wait till week 4.
Yeah, I think that was against the
protocol. Yeah, so they
Dallas.
Yeah, NFL don't get sued.
Yeah. All right, man. I saw this in the group. What y'all think, man? Would y'all replace Jacobs for Kenneth Walker?
Yes, I'm just playing. No.
God, that's so tough. I mean, 8. I mean,
no.
I'm not saying yes, but the only reason I would say yes is because the age. Kenneth Walker's younger. We can have him for longer. That's the only argument I would make.
The only argument I would make is that Kenneth Walker can't catch the ball the way Jacobs can.
No, Jacobs is definitely
that I can vibe with that.
Yep.
I can vibe with that for sure.
A threat out the backfield. He's definitely a threat out the backfield.
And he's still a good running back, so it's like you get the best of both worlds.
I think Kenneth Walker is just faster too.
Yeah, he is faster, and he's more of a downhill guy, I think. But
I mean, Josh is a dog, bro. Like I said, I think people are sleeping that, not really giving him that he was hurt for like a good portion of the season and didn't want to sit out, so he was playing that way.
I think that's all we really need is one of those, you know what I'm saying? I think a scat back, just a back that, hey, he's a home run hitter. He's going to take off. Jacobs he's not as fast, but he's going to get them yards. It's just, I think we just need that change of pace. Like we had Eddie Lacy and Starks. So you just had that change of pace. Because Emmanuel Wilson, is it Emmanuel Wilson? That's his name?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know
they're letting him go, though.
We all
they
had
signed Chris
bruisers.
Brooks, but
yeah, we have bruisers, but we need that boy, that thunder and lightning that Detroit doesn't have anymore. And I'm glad about that.
Am I tripping, or in Jaden Reed's first year were they running him in the backfield sometimes? Am I tripping? I could have swore that was happening.
I don't remember. He was a little gadget player. I know they did that with Randall Cobb a few times when Aaron Rodgers' knee was hurt. Nothing against Seattle. They had Cobb back there, but they might have had.
I don't know why. I feel like that's like ringing a bell for me. Like his rookie year, they were having him run the ball a little bit. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know.
Probably get all them jet sweeps. They be.
I think we need to get back to putting Nixon in a nickel package and having him be our return guy again.
What was that one guy that that receiver that they converted to
debatable, Mike?
Melton.
Well, that's I don't disagree actually, because I feel like I think the main issue with our special teams, other than obviously Rich, is I don't think they purely draft for who's gonna be starters. They're not drafting for like, this is a good special teams player.
Yeah.
They're not really like, and then they took him off kick return and they could not figure it out. Savion Williams couldn't do it. What's his name? Romeo Dobbs was dropping balls. Jaden Reed was dropping balls.
Mm-hmm.
They just like couldn't figure it out. And like, I get it. Like, you don't want your starters back there, but at the same time, like, fuck, dude. They did that in football for how long, you know?
It took them. We lost too many games to special teams. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, like I said, I'm not blaming Rich Bisaccia for everything, for missed kicks and Romeo not falling on the ball. But to me, everything starts with the coach. So
yeah.
Well, where I do agree with that is, it's one thing like if they didn't have the players and the fundamentals were sound, but Dude, I swear the fundamentals weren't sound. I swear every time they punted the ball, I was waiting for a holding call or a block in the back. Every fucking time, dude. I was just anytime we kicked the ball anywhere, I was waiting for it. Like a gunner was gonna run out of bounds, hit someone in the back, or hold somebody. It was every fucking time. It was like clockwork, dude.
Yeah, until it's just like, man, like when the kicker was hurt, I forgot his name. When what's his name?
McManus.
Yeah, when he hurt, why play him? You know what I'm saying? That goes on LaFleur and Basacci. It's like, dude, we have a backup. Just play him right now. And we lost. To me, we lost those games that we lost. Cost us. You know what I'm saying? At a chance at the division. Like special teams really lost us. It lost us. To me, the momentum in the Dallas game. We tied the game, but we could have. To me, we could have won that game. It all went downhill after that black field extra point. And we
shout out to Jordan Love in that game, bro. He kept us in that game big time.
Right, yeah, but people won't say. They'll just bring up the Cleveland game, the Carolina game. They'll just bring up all these other games.
I hate that. I hate that fucking argument so much. Just because like people like to use that like when they like to argue against Jordan Love, and I'm like, you think Tom Brady didn't have a bad game?
Right.
Every quarterback
fucking happens. You know, like, oh my god, that shit grinds my gears, dude. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're not wrong. People are super big on hating, but that's like I feel like it's mostly out of envy because we really are a quarterback factory. I mean, like, we produce good quarterbacks, and people are just jealous as fuck, bro. It's weird.
I'm just so sick of like I've been. Like as a Packer content creator, I'm so sick of talking to people about that how they want Willis over Love. I'm like, I don't know if y'all feel that way, but I think that's just fucking crazy, dude.
That's like the most ridiculous shit I've ever
I don't think he's gonna be that good when he leaves us. That's the thing. I want
dude, like even if they did that, I truly don't believe at the end of their careers Willis will be a better player than Jordan Love.
Not even he's a better
even
athlete,
if they did that.
I like Willis because you see he does a lot of things that you could do like if you're playing Madden.
Yeah, he's a better athlete.
I like him.
Yeah, he's explosive, and I'm not saying like I'm not taking it from the brother. He's a damn good second QB, backup QB. I like him. But what I don't understand is like people even this season. I'm like, did y'all not see the Bears game, the last game of the season? Like, that should be a good pointer right there that Jordan is the better quarterback. Y'all are just, the problem is, you know, especially here in Wisconsin, a lot of fucking Packers fans
they wanted Clifford to start.
Yes. Packers fans are just like really like feel like entitled brats.
Yeah, I'll admit
we're spoiled.
I'm like that. I'm spoiled. I'm spoiled. Go ahead.
Shit, man, that shit drives me so crazy because like I want to double down on what you said because it's not even just the last Bears game. He never beat the Bears. Jordan never played the Bears. People are like, "Oh, we own Green Bay." No, you don't. Jordan Love and Caleb Williams are 1-1.
Yeah.
Every time y'all played, it was Willis, dog. Every time, 3 times.
Yeah.
So, like, get the fuck out of here with that shit, dude. And that's a fucking, you know, that shit drives me crazy, dude.
Yeah, and that's why I don't get upset about it. But like I say, I get it too, because I can be spoiled and be opinionated until I logic myself out of it and just say, nah, it can't be like that.
Common sense is Willis is not better than Love.
No,
Willis is good. Like Matt LaFleur, to me, like I said, like we were saying, we're the quarterback factory. Like we made Matt Flynn look great, you know what I'm saying? And he went on. He didn't have a good career, you know what I'm saying? To me, I think Willis might have a little better career than Matt Flynn, but I don't think he's going to do what he's done in Green Bay. Like Adam said, it's not like he was just winning a ton of games as a backup. He really wasn't. He was making plays. He's a good player, you know what I'm saying? He was making plays, but he wasn't just lights out, you know what I'm saying? I was glad to have him as a backup, you know what I mean?
Yeah, let's be real, guys. Let's be real. Like, the only reason why Matt Flynn was able to get a job as the starting quarterback for the Seahawks was because of that season that he had with us.
With us,
Rodgers, that Dallas game won him a contract,
and then he sucked, bro.
Big time. I hope Willis don't suck, but you know what I'm saying. He's not. I just don't believe he's going to do what he does.
Yeah.
It's all about coaching too. And as much as I you know what I'm saying, talk bad about Matt LaFleur, it's coaching. You know what I'm saying. He's a good quarter. You know what I'm saying. He puts his he knows how to coach. You know what I'm saying? He knows how to
Unless
draw plays for the quarterback. He just makes boneheaded mistakes at
Let's
times.
be
unless
real. Let's be real.
unless
Our system is quarterback friendly.
Big time.
yeah.
Our
Yeah.
systems have always been quarterback friendly, so that's why I think that's a main reason why it was so easy for Malik to shine in our system because of that. If he goes somewhere else and he fails, it's not a reflection on us and how we develop quarterbacks. It's a reflection on the OC or the head coach and how they're running that offense.
Too, and
Because
Josh Jacobs was
you have to
balling.
play to a quarterback's strengths at the end of the day.
I'll be
Schoolyard.
honest.
We
think
have
I'll be
running
honest
that's a
with y'all.
testament.
I
That's a
I
testament to Matt for sure. To like literally, because you could see like the game plan changes immediately as soon as he comes in, and like he calls the plays
Big
well
time.
for him.
Yeah.
And like I think he's gonna be better. Like I don't think comparing him to Matt. I think he is a good quarterback, but
I'm just saying
he's got to be in the right system to where like the reason other than just watching like just the eye test of watching Jordan Love, let alone like we could talk about stats all we want, but if you put Jordan, like Jordan will be better on more teams than Willis will.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Easy money.
That's 100%.
Jordan can step onto so many teams and still be him. Willis will not.
I see every team.
Bro, there's only one quarterback that's been better in the pocket since like I think it's 2000 and whatever his first year was, 23. And it was Josh Allen. Him and Josh Allen. Those are the two best quarterbacks in the pocket since 2023. People just
number one in the pocket this year. If he had a healthy pocket, he was number one in the league.
Oh yeah, he was lights out. That was one of the things I was disappointed with Green Bay because usually we always have a top 5 offensive line. This year, I don't know what happened. So I mean, to me, Matt LaFleur,
injuries happen.
They went big with all the players, and that's what really happened.
I'm not really a fan that they moved Elton into center. Like they got rid of Myers. Like I know a lot of Packer fans didn't like him, but they got rid of Myers and then put Elton there, and Elton played way better at guard.
Oh,
I know he was hurt.
That's another player that's what he's a free agent this year too, right?
Either that or he got one more year. This is last year.
No, I think he's got one more year. So like, but they're talking about like some people want to get him cut.
What?
Free up space because they want to free up space or whatever. There's like rumors about it, and I'm like, personally,
that would be stupid.
He's been our most solid lineman since he's been signed. Legitimately, he's never had a season where, dude. I think he's only given up like 3 sacks a season. 3 sacks a season.
I would agree.
He's lights out.
I would agree with that when he was with Aaron Rodgers, but since Jordan loves Zach Tom's been better.
All right.
Yeah, Zach Tom's the best one we got.
Zach Tom's the best one we got for sure.
He's up for free agency this year. That's right.
They just extended him. He was. They just extended him.
We extended him
a few weeks ago.
I think Ryan is a free agent.
Ryan is a free agent. Yes.
I think that's the only one that's a free agent. Oh, and Rasheed Walker.
They're letting.
He's getting
Rasheed's gone. Nah, we got letting him walk.
What?
You think we signed Rasheed back?
No, they're not. I don't think they're going to. Like, even if we want to, I don't think they're going to. They're going to give Jordan Morgan a shot.
Rasheed had a bad playoff game. He had a bad year. I think his rookie season was better than last year.
But he's still one of the higher rated free agents in the.
He might be. I don't think we're gonna give him.
He's gonna get like $16 million a year for sure.
I think
he did have a down year compared to last year.
Because we got.
I agree.
We got Morgan and what's the lineman we drafted last year, second round? Belton.
It's Anthony Belton. Then there's Jordan Morgan.
Yeah, and they got start shining. Those are first and second round picks.
I think they need to extend Jenkins. They need to put him back. They need to put him back at guard. They need to draft a center. If you're going to give Jordan Morgan a shot, I don't really like it in a Super Bowl window, but give him his shot at left tackle. So you have.
Yeah, man, we got.
I would like to re-sign Ryan just because I don't want. I mean, unless you're going to give Belton. So Belton's going to be your right guard, and then you have Morgan in your left guard. You have two kind of like young prospect what ifs like in a Super Bowl window. I don't really like it. I'd like to re-sign Ryan, have him as your starting right guard, platooning with Belton, then give Morgan the left tackle spot, then move Elton to left guard, draft a center, then you have Zach Tom. I just feel like there's more stability that way. That's just me though. I don't know.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind starting Ryan because he wasn't bad as a center, but you know what I'm saying. Like if we don't draft a center or we draft a center late, you know what I'm saying. Like he could be a plug-in until we
I
get
would
that
draft a center. I feel like that's one of the few positions that you actually can not like be an all pro out the gate, but it's like O-line's one of the few positions you can be okay as a rookie. Like they need to go out in free agency and get a corner because corners are usually bad rookies.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree.
if they not
I'm
like the
not with
first
this.
top
I'm not,
10, yeah, that's bad.
Like,
bro.
dude,
I'm not with
even
this
if they
shit
are,
this year, bro. We got to make moves for a cornerback in free agency.
Because
We
Jair
have
wasn't even top. He wasn't even lights out his first year.
the only
Gus,
one who was good his first year was
Bullard,
Stokes. He was the only one that was good his first year.
Yeah,
and then he ended up being our worst one.
that
Injuries
injuries
fucked him up though, bro.
Oh yeah, big time. It's
Yeah.
just I was done with him after his third year. Gus, we gonna run
Yeah.
it back real quick so you can we can get your input on it. Out of these
For sure.
three, who would you take right now? Driver, Jennings, Jordy.
I'm taking Jordy, bro. Ah, damn it! But
That's
Jennings, though.
4-1, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I gotta
dude.
take Jordy, bro.
That's
Four of
crazy.
us
I
are-
agree. That's what I said, but
Yeah, me, Josh, and
And Adam said
and
Jordy.
Adam said, yeah.
But like I
and
said,
Adam agreed.
Of
Driver's
course,
my
Drex picked
favorite.
somebody else.
Driver's my
Yeah.
favorite on here, but
Yeah, I had
Jordy,
to pick
right
driver,
now,
man.
right now, I'm taking.
That's what I'm saying.
that's what I
The best-
said.
I told Josh straight up. I said if you had Randall Cobb on this list,
Oh, yeah,
I
I'm
would have
picking
picked
Randall.
Jordy automatically. But I said, man, Donald Driver, man, especially in the late '90s, that was my favorite wide receiver.
To
Look,
me,
And
All
Ain't
three of
85
these
were-
dudes are underrated. First off,
Oh, yeah, for
but
sure.
Jordy was a fucking dog, man. You go watch his highlights today. Jordy was doing, and he was fucking fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Jordy
Like I
had
said,
everything a prototypical wide receiver needed to have, and he wasn't like crazy fast, but he had just enough speed.
He was deceiving.
He ran good routes. He had fucking hands. He would catch in traffic. He would go for 50-50 balls. Like, bro, Jordy was the shit.
He balled out in the Super Bowl.
He was an
Yes, he
all
did.
around. He was an all around
He
like
balled
good
out in
at
the Super Bowl.
everything receiver.
If Rodgers didn't
And
win,
he was a guy's guy. He was a team. He was a team member. You know what I mean, or whatever it's
Dude,
called. He was.
I used to laugh when like they would do the top 100s and they'd be interviewing. You know, they interview the players when they do NFL top 100s, and like all the dudes would be calling him white chocolate and shit. I thought that shit was hilarious.
bro, so I think that Jordy is top 5 all-time wide receivers, and that's
Green
not
Bay?
counting the tight ends. That's not counting tight ends. That's so I would put him up there. Not so. There's obviously
Packers
Devontae, I got
Welker.
Devontae number one.
Wes
for sure.
Welker has to be like number 1 when it comes to white wide receivers.
Oh, white wide receivers. Oh.
Yeah, I'm talking about white wide receivers.
Oh,
And then
white
you would
wide
have to
receivers?
put,
Oh
like,
my God, bro! Really?
I'm telling you,
No,
bro.
he gotta be. He
Racial
gotta be.
divide
No,
amongst
no.
the
I mean, bro. It's
How
kind
do
of.
we say that?
No,
because
I mean,
there's
bro, because
so
he's
little. There's
Welker
probably
had
top
Brady.
5 Packers receivers all time, let alone
Oh,
white
yeah.
receivers.
Yeah.
I mean, one of my favorite white receivers of all time is that nut job Kimura over there at ESPN Milwaukee.
No,
That was one. He that motherfucker was.
I mean,
a
the best wide
badass.
receiver, the best white wide receiver ever is Cooper Kupp. I mean, he's got a triple crown. I mean, he's
Oh yeah, that's true.
and 2 Super Bowls.
That's
he's
true.
the best
I-
white wide
I-
receiver.
Who
I
did we
put-
have? It was Abadaris and now what's the other guy that caught the Hail Mary? Against
For who?
For us. Remember
No,
he
you got
was-
Jeff Janis, and then you got
Jeff
Janis.
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 Jeff Janis. That's who it was. Jeff Janis. I wanted Jeff Janis to be good so bad. Man,
He was
Yeah,
all
what
right.
did-
He had
what
good
did happen
speed.
with
Yeah,
Jeff
He
really
was
good.
just
Yeah,
fast.
Jeff
yeah.
Janis was fast as fuck.
He
What
just couldn't
happened
get
with
on the
Jeff
field.
Janis after he left us? I don't even know what
Nothing.
happened.
I actually know because I follow him, which is hilarious. But he opened like a fucking custom mechanic shop somewhere in like Wisconsin or Minnesota or some shit.
Yes, I
Nice,
love
bro.
Jeff Janis.
I love him too, bro. He was
so-
badass. He had them tats and shit. He had 2 sleeves and
Yeah,
shit,
I
bro.
used to-
He was a hard.
He just couldn't get on the field, man. I used to be. I don't know who.
No,
was
you're talking about Abadarius. That was the one from Notre Dame. You're talking about the one with the sleeves?
Yeah,
That
he
was
had the
Abadarius.
sleeve. Yeah, that's Abadaris.
My
But I
bad.
like
Yeah,
Janis
bro.
because Janis was hella fast. All right, so we're gonna go through this one. Oh yeah, so this is talk about Jacobs. Would you replace Jacobs with Kenneth Walker right now? Yes or no? Gus.
Absolutely not.
Thank God.
Absolutely not, bro. Like, first of all, Kenneth Walker is just as injury prone as any other running back in the league.
I forgot about that. He stay hurt.
Yeah, I think this was his healthiest season in like the last 3 years, dating back to when he was with who was he with before Seattle?
No, I don't even.
No, I think they drafted him, dog.
Did he draft to Seattle?
Yeah,
I thought he was-
all I know is
I think.
Seattle.
I thought he was with somebody else. But anyway, the reasons why I'm hearing why we need to move on from Josh Jacobs are just it's horseshit. Even though I won't be surprised if we do it. Like after what
Look at
happened
his
with Aaron
numbers,
Jones,
though.
I won't be surprised.
There's not a reason to get rid of him. People are tripping, dog. I told them before you jumped on. I'm like, the beer is so fucking spoiled with how he ran the first year. He wasn't even bad this year, dude. He just wasn't as good as last year, and he was hurt
look
the
at
whole
2
second
years.
half.
It's over 2,000.
And he gutted out a knee injury for the second half of the season.
Well,
Like Josh Jacobs is a dog. I'm not moving on, and I'm not just saying that because I just got his jersey the season before last. But yeah, we
Dude,
don't need to move on from Josh Jacobs. He deserves at least another season.
Goot already said that he's going to be our running back no matter what next season. So,
Yeah,
but Goot is not going to come out and say that he's moving on from a player ever. He'll tell the friendly story and then he'll make his move.
Yeah,
I don't think
he's
they're going to do that right now because who else are they going to bring in that's going to be Because before, like when they moved on from Jones, like we have this like whole thing with when running backs turn 28, we don't get the next contract, whatever that the Packers do. They were never in the position that they are today. Gutekunst knows that we're in a Super Bowl window. We never make moves like Michael Parsons. Like we make moves. Like we go and get the Smith brothers. We go and do this when we feel like we're contending. We never make that Parsons move. It's never
we
us.
make tier B moves.
So like that within itself tells you Gutekunst believes we're in that window. I doubt he's going to get rid of Josh.
Yeah.
I doubt they're going to get rid of Josh. If next offseason, we can have a conversation, but not this.
What up, JD?
Yeah. What up, JD?
Yeah, the last time Goot made a decision like
49ers
that,
niggas up in here.
It was the last time that he made a decision like that, it was with Charles Woodson.
Well,
that was Tennessee.
It started with McKinney,
but Goot was still there. He was still part of that.
Yeah, he's part of the because their thing was they'd rather get rid of a player a year too early than a year too late.
Yeah, like I said, all of those times though, I don't think they believed that where they're at now. This is the best roster in a long time.
Since 2015?
Since one of the MVP years, yeah, for sure. For sure. I think it was
when we lost to Seattle. To me, that team was nice.
One of the MVP years, the last few Rodgers MVP years, they had a Super Bowl team. I just can't think of the year off the top of my head.
I think it's the year we lost to Seattle.
I think it is that 2015 season. That was when or was it 2014?
Yeah, because they were first. They were the number 1 seed that year. They went 13 or 14 games or some shit like that.
Yeah, I know we overachieved with LaFleur's first year. All right, so if we could add one player this offseason, who would y'all either trade for or free agents?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank on his name right now.
Myles Garrett.
Yeah, of course.
Newsome.
Max Crosby.
This is not really like a big take
Newsome
here.
or Denzel Ward.
Bobby Okereke.
Who was that? This linebacker?
Yeah, from the Giants they just released.
Yeah.
If there's rumors we're not taking Quay back. They don't want to pay him the $11 million. It's fucking trending right now. Yeah. That would be a great player. He's not too old yet, and he is a legit Mike linebacker that we actually need because I don't want to put Edgerrin Cooper on the mic. I want to leave him in the role that he's at. Okereke led the Giants with 143 tackles this year. He's great at filling gaps. He's just an overall great linebacker, and I think that would literally change this room. That way, when they go to draft, they can draft linebackers and things of that nature, not just as up-and-comers or backups, but for special teams then. They don't have to worry about drafting that starter. You know what I mean? I think that's something that would really change the game for us besides getting a corner in free agency. I don't know what corners are available. I'd have to look, but
what's his name? Douglas. Where he playing at now? I know.
Rasul, he's in Miami, I think.
So he would have.
Bro, I think that he would actually bounce off of Isaiah McDuffie real well too, because both of them played
That boy Mike
a
loves
lot.
him some McDuffie, man.
Yeah.
Bro, he's my favorite Packer player on our
I know.
defense. Bro.
I see it.
He's a dog, and I will
boy.
get him on this podcast one day, bro. Trust me.
That boy-
I've been sending this dude instant messages like every other week, bro. I swear.
I'm about to do it too. Then.
I'm
I
still
will
waiting
say
for
I'll
Amon
buy the
Green to
dude.
get back to me.
Man, what's the name? Parsons' brother got back to me.
Dude, I should ask a few people. I know a few NFL players. That'd be funny. Only
Parsons'
one.
brother.
Well,
I forgot his name. He
I
said he would
personally
come
have
on.
talked to Tucker Kraft. I've talked to Aaron Jones. I've talked to.
Hey, if you get Aaron Jones on here, oh man, that's
Yo,
I
I've
don't
talked
care
to,
what
uh,
people say. Aaron Jones is my dude. I don't care what.
Well, because
oh, go ahead.
Well, I just met a few of them because, when I was in Hawaii, I met, it was when Robert Tonyan was on the Packers still. It was the year that he scored like 11 touchdowns or whatever. I was in Hawaii, and we had just lost to San Francisco in the playoffs, and then they lost the next week. And I'm walking on the beach in Maui, and I look, and I'm like, is that fucking George Kittle? And I pull my phone out and I show a picture to my wife. I was like, walk back there and tell me if this is this dude. She's like, I don't know. He put his head down. And I'm like, nah, fuck that. I walked over there. I was like, yo, George. He's like, nah, it's Jack. I was like, fuck you, dude. And he came over and we started talking. And then we're just talking, and me and his wife, Claire, are talking. And I was like, I just told him, I'm a Packers fan, whatever. We just played y'all. And he's like, oh, no shit. He's like, Robert Tonyan's right over here. So then he came over and we're all chilling. He signed my Sox hat and shit. I was like, this is wild. And then I left them that morning and I land in LA, and it was during the NFL awards, and I'm in LAX airport, and guess who I see sitting just eating food? Aaron Jones. So I walk up to him and start talking to him, dude. And I'm like, this shit's getting wild now. All within a 24-hour span.
That's sick.
Man, I know I could. That's what's up, bro. I know I could get fucking Gilbert Brown on here, but I'm nervous. He might make me run five.
Man, you see who we got in the background? Man, get the grave digger, baby.
Bro, he might make me run 5 laps again, like he did when I was in his football camp.
Hey, do it.
We got
Do it. I'll do
PTSD,
it.
Jax.
Tell him I'll do it.
Yeah, no, bro, I remember him cussing me out over there.
Tell him I'll run some.
I was
Still
like-
wake up in the middle of the night in cold sweats.
But if he
that
had
was
Gilbert Brown
bro,
right
that was
now-
like the first time I got cussed out in football, like at football practice, and let alone a camp. I was like, damn, 13-year-old me is getting cussed out by a Packer Hall of Famer. But it was cool. He told when I told you when I met him at the sandwich shop, he was chill about it. He said, I'm sorry. I just we have to instill that fear into the players to make them want to go out there and hurt somebody.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah. You should be so lucky.
I had my
you guys
fucking
know,
helmet thrown at me one time.
You guys know Bob Sanders?
I don't.
The safety.
Yeah, the safety, Bob Sanders. He lives in Erie, bro. He went to Cathedral Prep.
Bob
I met him
was
a
beast.
couple times. James Conner. I met him. He went to Mill Creek School, which is in Erie. And I met him a couple of times. James Conner's cool.
He seems cool. I saw him on.
Yes, he's a really dope dude.
My brother saw him on some shit because my brother loves to run marathons and shit.
Yeah.
And that's what James Conner's doing now. He was training for marathons and shit. So
Yeah, bro. He does runs for cancer and stuff because he had that leukemia battle and stuff. So that's why he does a lot of that stuff.
Gus, who you want out of free agents? I mean, not free agents. If you could have any player, because we could talk about free agency later. If you had one player that you could trade or sign,
I told you if we had the money, Miles fucking Garrett.
oh, Miles Garrett, you're serious,
bro. If we were to get Miles Garrett, we wouldn't even need to worry about a fucking secondary. The corners can lick my dick. They could. It would just be everybody up front.
That would be the most
that'd be broken.
Unfair,
broken, bro. Micah Parsons and Garrett would be the most broken fucking thing I've ever seen in my life.
That is the most Madden shit I've ever heard in my life.
I don't know. Max Crosby's on the trade block, dog.
hey, listen.
They said he's going
you heard
to the
it here
Bears
first, bro. I think that Cowboys are gonna get
I don't know. I heard
The Cowboys got some money.
Bro,
the
listen,
betting-
they just reconstructed 2 players contract, Dak and somebody else, and they're reconstructing CD
Quentin
Lamb.
Williams.
And
that's
they're-
fine,
yeah.
bro. We still
they've
would
taken
win
that.
that. We still would win that because
Williams.
Micah's not only
They gotta-
2 years younger.
They
Micah's
still got to
better.
pay. Yeah, they still got to pay George Pickens.
But think about this. Think about this real quick. If they were able to do that, they would have Max Crosby, Quinnen Williams, and Kenny Clark on their line, bro. That's pretty
Yeah,
fucking
but I heard
crazy.
some shit about how they don't want to pay Kenny Clark now. I heard like there's some
Yeah, I heard.
rumors
Yeah,
about
I
it.
heard that they might let.
They
Kenny
might
go.
cut him, honestly.
Yeah, I heard they might let Kenny go.
Shit, man, bring him back.
I'll bring him back. Yeah,
Yo,
don't know
I
if
would
he can,
take that all day. I would take that all day. I
Hey,
wouldn't give
he
a
would
fuck.
he would be like it would be like a second win for him. I guarantee you, we get a different Kenny Clark. We get a young Kenny Clark, not physically, but mentally.
He wasn't even bad
for
when
sure.
we had him.
He wasn't. He was just whining about shit and then kind of like threatening retirement before we even traded him. So when he left, I wasn't even that mad. And we got Michael Parsons out the deal, so I really wasn't mad.
I thought they
And
was
listen,
going to
we
get
got
rid of
Devontae
Sean
Wyatt.
Gary.
Devontae Wyatt is
Bro.
a dog, bro.
So, yeah.
Facts.
No, Devontae Wyatt is the starter, but the problem is we don't have any big body run stoppers, dude. We don't have anyone with big body, long arms run stoppers, dude, because Devontae Wyatt's purely a pass rushing D tackle. Yes, he can stop the run a little bit, but we have nobody to just stuff the gap, stop the run, dude.
Yeah, that's why I
Nobody.
think if they do release him, we could probably get Kenny Clark for cheap too. Because they still
could
owe
see that.
Kenny Clark money, I think. Like, I think the Dallas Cowboys are still gonna have to owe him money no matter what.
Yeah.
So
I don't
know,
think
man.
they'd do that unless the money made sense. Because, like I said, I think they're gonna focus on corner. They're gonna focus on
That's what I think.
linebacker in free agency, and then the rest is going to be draft. They're going to get a backup tight end. They're going to get a backup running back. They're going to get linebackers for special teams. They're going to get DBs.
I
But
wouldn't mind them drafting
So,
two back-to-back
Josh,
running
your
backs.
question does it pertain to anybody in the league, or is it just the people?
Just say
that-
anybody.
Bro,
say
Justin
anybody.
Jefferson. Justin Jefferson. Then I mean,
He don't want to be. He don't want to be in Minnesota no more. I know that.
Listen,
Especially
let's
with
be
that
real,
quarterback.
bro. If there's
Yeah.
any player I'm putting on our squad is Jay Jettas, bro. And then he can teach our fucking guys how to be a number 1 wide receiver.
50-50 balls.
Yeah, damn shame that McCole Hardman couldn't do it.
I guess if we're talking anybody. I thought we were talking about like actual like people we could get.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said trade it. We could. Yeah. Realistically, I don't even know. So anybody?
Man, could you imagine like Saquon Barkley? That'd be crazy.
Him and Jacobs back there.
That'd be-
Saquon Barkley
that
would
would
be
be cheap code.
wild.
That would be
Saquon
like
Barkley
Madden.
would be wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, Saquon Barkley would be wild.
Give me the best cornerback in the league. I'll take it.
I got a question for y'all.
What's up?
What defensive player you think is going to take the biggest leap forward in the next year
On the Packers or in general?
on our team, the Packers?
I'm hoping Cooper. I hope.
Well,
Cooper.
I'm going with Cooper too. I already
I'm
know. I already
hoping
know
Cooper.
you, Mike. Go ahead, say it. Say it.
Pick Duffy.
I'm not going to say Trent, or I'm not going to say Isaiah McDuffie. I'm going to say Bullard.
I got a
I can see
hot.
Bullard.
Damn
Yeah.
good answer.
I can see
Damn.
Bullard, but I want Cooper.
Mine is
I'll let
LVN.
Who?
I think Bullard already did that though, dude. He was
Yeah,
like,
but
I
he's
think
going to
so,
do
too.
it.
Lucas Van
He's
Ness?
going to do it.
LVN,
I want
yeah.
I was gonna say LV. I was
Listen,
gonna say him, but I
listen.
want
Another
Cooper.
good.
Let me
fucking
explain it real quick.
I want Cooper.
Bullard
I hate
under
y'all. That was my
Jonathan
hot
Gannon.
take, dude. That was my
Bullard-
hot take, LVN, dude.
Hold on a second. Bullard on Jonathan Gannon's squad is going to have multiple picks this season. I promise you.
Oh yeah.
The way that Jonathan Gannon can run a CB room, it's phenomenal, bro. Like, he's going to have interceptions this year. Trust.
I say Coop because they said he runs a lot of dime, and they got to keep one linebacker on the field. And to me, that would be
Edrin.
Edrin Cooper.
Edrin for sure.
That's why I
He's
want-
the most athletic linebacker we have besides Isaiah.
And I think that's why they might let Quay Walker go, because if he runs as much dime as they say, you only need one linebacker. Why would you pay a guy like Quay Walker, you know what I'm saying, big top money if he's not going to be on the field?
I can't see us letting him and Kingsley go though. I think we keep Kingsley because you still got to have some type of depth with the
and
linebacker room.
And Ekbari's under contract still.
Oh, is
No,
he?
he's free agent.
No, I think he's got another year on his contract. I'm pretty sure.
I think he's next year, Josh.
Oh, okay.
So we're still straight with him then. Like I think. Listen, if we still got him,
well, because that was the whole thing. If they let go of Rashawn Gary, which they're not now, but that was like the thing before they came out and said that they're like, oh, you still have Ekbari.
Yeah,
well, he need to take a push.
Dude, LVN. I liked how he played this year. I really did.
If he stays healthy, he'll be.
He's a really
formidable guy. A dog for us, bro. Next season, watch.
Dude, we talked about it before he got hurt in the last podcast we did. I brought up how like before he got hurt, like out the gate for the season, like the first few games before he got hurt, he was looking like he was taking a step up. He looked way better.
Yeah.
Then he got hurt.
He's just gonna get hungrier.
I mean, dude, he's got the body for it. He just needs to get the finesse moves in. He needs to stop just purely bull rushing because he needs to like get a better swim move, a better spin move. He just needs to get some of the finesse shit down.
Yeah. Did we already cut Hobbs, or are we gonna cut that dude?
No, I think he's still on the roster.
We still got
they run
bro. He signed a 4-year deal.
We got him.
If he doesn't do anything this season, I think they let him go.
They're not gonna. They're gonna give him another chance because I mean, like the only grace I do give him is he was hurt for a good portion of the season. That's the only grace I'm giving him. That's it.
Maybe
I just want him.
Maybe under Jonathan Gannon, like he can perform better. I don't know, man.
Jonathan Gannon gonna beat the shit out of him and fucking
dude. Just play 80% of the way you did when you're on the Raiders, and I'm cool.
Yeah, I was just about to say it, Adam.
Yeah,
God damn,
he
was good with the Raiders.
He was fucking dudes up with the Raiders, bro.
He was physical. Player. Yeah, he was physical.
Bro, it might have been just like being with a new team for the first time, an organization like the Packers. It's different than playing for the fucking Raiders. With the Raiders, you have really no expectations. You can just go play. Playing with the Packers, it's a different ball game. So he probably could have got lost in the fucking psyche of it. Remember, these dudes are still human beings at the end of the day.
Yeah,
we root for them and we fans, but we got to put shit into perspective sometime before we just like lose our shit on certain players. I'm guilty of it too.
You ain't
wrong. Until further notice.
Because I mean, going from Vegas to a small town like Green Bay, I mean, it's got to be a big difference. So you're not wrong about that. Like he's not
a slot. He's not a slot. They put him on the outside because he's definitely.
I have a weird take about that, because they like always say like we're a small market and whatever. It's like, yeah, by city population, but we're definitely one of the biggest name organizations in all of sports. Like, and we're definitely way bigger than the Raiders. Like if something happens with us and something happens with the Raiders, we're ending up on the freaking news before they are.
So
you know what I mean?
I don't know if you guys are keeping up with it or not, but like Roger Goodell is basically trying to get everybody to do a dome by like a certain year, and I'm just like, good luck, bro. You're never gonna make us change our field ever.
I have not seen that. I don't see how that would.
He's trying to get rid of like outside ball play because like it like ruins some games.
The fuck does his ass care? He sits behind the window even if he goes to Lambeau. What the fuck does it matter?
Right.
Trust me, Adam.
Right. While having us hide behind the fucking tush push bin when they having us sign up for it when we didn't even fucking really want to do it.
I ain't gonna lie, it's time for a new commissioner, bro. I'm ready, dude. I'm ready to move
They're not going to do that because the NFL keeps growing. They're staying profitable and they're only growing every year, so they're not going to do that. It's a business decision at that.
But the only thing that
Goodell is good for the owners, bro.
Yeah,
for most
of
them.
Owners, but not the
That's
players.
what I'm saying. But the owners are who hire him. So like it's just he's consistently the NFL's only grown, so they ain't getting rid of him.
Yeah,
I agree. He ain't going nowhere.
All right, I asked 3 fans from different teams. Was 3 player? I asked one each what player they want us to talk about in their future with us. So the first one was Matthew Golden. So who wanted to go start and talk about Golden and his future with us?
That's my dog right there. That's my player who's my fucking taking that fucking step up next season.
High ceiling. He's Jordan. That connection that they're gonna have is gonna be one that we're gonna talk about all season long, I believe.
Bro,
and I think I think he's going to have about 9 or 10 touchdowns next season. I'm calling it now. And he's going to break 1,000 yards. Matthew Golden is a special player only because of his – go watch his route running. Even when he knew he wasn't getting the ball, he was still running routes. And he was
I
open.
got you.
He was open a lot.
I would say even more than that, like watch the plays he did make.
Yes.
Just watch the plays he did make. The dude was consistently made plays. He was never dropping the ball. He was always just when you actually watch him, like people bitch too much that we didn't use him enough, but watch the plays he made. He's a beast, dude. He's gonna be a beast.
He don't drop the ball. He doesn't drop the ball. I don't think he had like a drop his last 2 years of college.
I don't even remember him dropping it this
Let him
year.
keep hyping up Luther Burden. I don't give a fuck.
It's like I was saying to Drexen.
Yeah, but Luther Burden got the targets.
Yeah.
If Golden got the targets, I guarantee he would have done the same shit.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's like I was telling Josh and Drex before the show started. Like they gotta get more active with him. They gotta let him loose this year. Like,
well, they are. They're giving him a shot. That's why they're not bringing back Dobbs.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Watson and Golden on the outside. It's gonna be Reed in the slot, and then it's gonna be Kraft. That's gonna be their mate. That's gonna be their guys.
Weapons. That's all I hear is shots.
And we still got Dontavian Wicks on.
I'll tell you what, the speed is crazy. Jaden Reed, Golden, and Watson. The speed is crazy.
It is 4.2 and 4.3, or 4.1 and 4.2. I think something like that.
Yeah.
The speed. Golden was 4.2.
So that means Watson's 4.3.
Yeah, Watson's a little barely slower, barely.
Dude, Watson is so fast for his height, though.
Well, that's why it's impressive. Is he's well over 6 foot.
How tall? How tall is he? 6'4"?
Dude, he's built like a runner, though.
Yeah.
You could tell he has a base in track just because of the way he runs. And most fast wide receivers, they do have a base in track. So I'm not
surprised.
surprised.
About Christian Watson that I like is his ability to come back to the ball if it's underthrown. I've never seen somebody do that shit except for Antonio Freeman back in the day, bro. That's what it reminds me of.
You got to go track the ball, man.
Yeah, his ability to track the ball is bar none, dude, on our team, I think.
Yeah, y'all just met. The next one is Jaden Reed. What y'all think?
Dude, I think that he's going to have a better season this year. I think he does. Because I think putting him solely at the slot and just working him as that slot is going to do us a lot of favors, bro.
I'm not worried about Reed.
I'm not worried about
him and Tucker Kraft, both 1,000 yards. I think we're going to have multiple 1,000-yard receivers this year.
Dude, Jordan Love, I already told you guys in the chat. Jordan Love is getting his first MVP this year, bro. Jordan Love is getting his MVP this season.
Yeah.
No doubt.
I love how, first I want to answer the Jaden Reed. I'm not worried about Jaden Reed at all. He's another one who was hurt most of the year.
Exactly.
He's one of the few players on the team that I'm worried about. Nah, dude.
Exactly.
I've seen enough from him. I know he's a dog, dude. I'm not worried about him. But Jordan Love, the whole, I was talking about the Caleb Williams and him thing. It's they're oh, he had a better year. Whatever. I'm first of all, Jordan missed 3 games, or at least almost 3 games. Secondly, this is Caleb Williams' best year. Jordan had a better year his rookie year, or his first year playing. He had 4,100 passing yards. Caleb had 4,100 total yards.
Right.
Jordan had 31 passing touchdowns. You know what I mean? Nah.
I'm not having that conversation no more.
You can have the stats. You can have the stats. I just want to get to the playoffs. Forget all this.
I'm not having that conversation no more. Caleb Williams can't even fucking clean Jordan Love's cleats after the game is over. I'm not having this conversation no more.
Yeah, the only thing I give Caleb Williams, I'm he's a great playmaker. He's elusive. He's great at not taking sacks. He's a playmaker, dude. It's how he was in college, dude. He made crazy plays, but to be consistent, just sit there in the pocket and be consistent and read defenses and just do some of the things that elite quarterbacks do. Yeah, he's young, but he's just not on Jordan's level for a lot of reasons. In a lot of ways.
Right.
And that type of play is not sustainable. I don't give a fuck how many games you win coming from behind. You're not going to win a Super Bowl like that. You're not going to win many playoff games like that.
Yeah.
And yeah,
in that division game, show proved it.
yeah, they beat us, but I don't think like I'm gonna always stand on the fact that we beat ourselves in that game in the last 2 games. So
I mean, you kind of have
the
to.
Bears
Though.
don't
Like, yeah,
impress me and they don't scare me.
Right.
We have to, like, at least I feel like I have to think that way, just because one. Yes, I'm not going to use the injuries as an excuse, but I'm just saying they never beat us with our real roster. I'll start there. But 2, I have to think the way Gus is thinking, because we were beating their ass for 90% of that game.
21-3, man. We choked. That's all we did.
3/4 of 9 minutes of that game.
Like, bro, we were spanking their ass the whole time. Like, I live in Chicago, bro. I was at many parties. All my friends are Bears fans. Half of them told me they wanted to shut the game off halfway through the fucking game. So, like, dude, our defense can't fucking give up 20 points in the fucking fourth quarter, dude. We can't miss 3 fucking field goals. If he makes 1 field goal out of the 3, we're kicking to tie the game or win it at the end there, not trying to throw for a touchdown on that last try. You know what I mean? Anything changed there. One of those field goals are made. We're not trying to throw for a TD at the end of the game.
Yeah, that's why I always say we choked. We beat ourselves.
If Parsons was in that fucking game, if Tucker Kraft was in that fucking game, if Elton Jenkins was in that game, if Tom was in that game, if fucking just any of these people that were in, just Parsons alone. If Parsons was in that game, we would have won.
Dobbs following the ball.
Or even the second game that they beat us. If Dobbs catches the goddamn onside kick, we win the game.
Let it go out of bounds. You ain't even got to fall on it. Just let it go.
That's what I have to. You know what? That's the one thing that I have to tell myself to justify getting rid of Dobbs. It's like, yeah, that.
We got rid of Bostic.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far. I mean, some people just aren't good at special teams. He's good at being a receiver, though. But yeah, you fucked up.
But
though.
I gotta give it some justification because I don't like the move at all. I hate getting rid of him.
Dude, just look at it as there's only so many. They have to pay him. What are they gonna do? Pay him and then be like, yeah, but we want Golden to start.
Yeah, that's.
We got Golden and the other dude.
They want Golden to start.
What's the name?
We don't have to pay Dobbs if we feel like Golden is gonna be that guy. You know what I mean? That just doesn't make sense to them.
He said, "Who's working Wallen in the corner?" What up, Jake? Who's the other receiver? Hey, he give it to everybody, man. We call him Ellen DeGeneres, so
not Ellen.
What's the other receiver we drafted?
Who's the other receiver we drafted?
Williams.
Yeah,
Savion Williams.
So, yeah, that's why I could see us getting rid of. And then we still got Wicks.
Well, yeah,
we do.
Yeah, well, that's the thing.
Wicks.
Yeah, I mean, Wicks is there. You know what? I'm actually a fan of Malik Heath.
Me
I
too.
don't think we got him no more. I
Me
was
too.
the biggest Malik Heath fan for like the last 2 years. I don't think we have him anymore though.
He reminded me the way he ran routes and the way he got off the line. He reminded me of first and second year Devontae Adams.
So I think that we might actually use Wicks in a trade package if we do make any moves in the free agency.
I would agree with you if we were keeping Dobbs, but I don't think they want to get that. They would
because we got Savion
2 years ago,
Williams.
Jake.
We still have Savion Williams though, right?
Yeah, but Wicks is so much better.
2 years ago.
So
Jordan Love's first year. We started Jordan Love's first year starting.
I don't know. I don't trust Savion like that. From what I've seen from him,
me neither. Trust me.
Wicks has way better running ability. He's got way better. He has that Devontae Adams first step to get off the line and create separation. He has his only issue is he can't drop the ball.
Devontae Adams' second year was trash too.
I'm just saying, that's the only thing Wicks has is if he doesn't drop the ball, he's a pretty fucking good.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to him his second year. Or he dropped the ball.
He was better this year. He was definitely better this year, but he
played less. He played less too, though.
His first year, the 2023, he was fucking good.
Yeah, because to me, he has more talent than Dobbs, but Dobbs is more reliable. I'd rather you catch the ball than
Dobbs
all
does
this
the
talent.
fundamentals better. Dobbs does the better. He's a great wide receiver.
He's more elusive.
I'm gonna go get the ball. Like he's good against man, and he does the fundamentals. His footwork's good. His hand placement's good. His eyes are good. He catches really well. He's just a great fundamental receiver if you watch it closely.
What, Matt Waller? You want to answer this, or one of y'all? Who else?
Wait, really quick, Josh.
Go
No.
ahead.
For me, I'm not gonna be quick to judge Savion Williams just yet, bro. We literally ran like nothing but bubble screens for him. That's pretty much all he ran.
Oh yeah, yeah.
When he did have a like chances, like what game was that he caught like it was like a third and 9 play,
Drax,
and he caught a pass like over against the Giants in the last like seconds when they kind of came back, and we were I think driving down to score, and he set us up in the red zone. So I think the kid can play. I think he can catch. And I think this season we'll see a little bit more of him. But he was a rookie, just like Golden. If Golden wasn't getting opportunities, then we wasn't going to see Williams get opportunities.
I mean,
Drax, he said you quiet this podcast. You must be intimidated by Morgan.
I ain't think about his goofball nigga right now, but
golly, dude, we're both getting
but anyway, adding to that, Gus, Savion did score a touchdown too.
Yeah, it just a bubble screen.
Yeah, exactly.
On a bubble screen.
No, I mean I'm with Gus on that. I'm with you and Gus on that. It's just there's just something when you watch a player. You watch them hold the ball, you watch them run, you watch them just play, and like you could tell like if they got that like when you watch Golden play, you're like, this guy's gonna be good. Like you just know immediately. It's just like one of those things when you're fucking watching them. When I watch Savion, it's like I don't see anything more than a tool player. Again, he could show me more. He could surprise me. I'm not saying he can't be. I don't think he's a bad player, but it's just like one of those things. Like I said, Matthew Golden out the gate. When I watched him like play, I'm like, he's got it.
Well, that's what I said about Quay Walker. You know? Like I just see Quay Walker as a good tackler. I don't see him as a playmaker or anything else. I just think he's a great tackler. But a lot of people like Rashad loves him some Quay Walker. I do
don't. Too, bro.
I just don't see him.
I love Quay too, but
Georgia Bulldog.
He don't see it no more.
I'm a Georgia Bulldog fan.
Yeah, Quay is a good player.
I think Quay a dog, no pun.
He's too inconsistent. He's a good player.
He
has a great game, and he'll have a game where it's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of Quay.
He is. I like him. But he's very inconsistent. He'll have 2 games where he's like PFF will rate him a fucking like 90 something, and then he'll get like a 60 something rating the next 3 games. It's just
the only thing he did improve. The only thing he did. He said the only thing I think he did improve was his mental mistakes. He didn't have any really mental mistakes like he did the last couple years. He said Mike's look like he yells at fat women when they walk into his deli. Mike, you got a deli over there?
Did he say his deli?
I wish I had a deli to yell at.
Did he say his deli is crazy?
If I had a deli, I would do that.
Hey,
probably.
Jake, who's the best white?
No, you fat bitch. You can't have any.
Who's the best wide receiver? Since Jake is white, Jake, who's the best wide receiver you saw? White wide receiver. Because Jake is a white wide receiver when he played in college. So what do y'all think about this? He said, you guys need to fire Matt LaFleur, and then we got this. We talked about it yesterday, but since he's a Packers coach, you guys think he should be on a hot seat? He's the 9th.
We already talked about this last podcast, dude. First of all, there's no one available that's going to do better day one in a Super Bowl window to come in and implement an entire new system and just expect it to be flawless going into next year, dude. Yeah, if this was...
You said Hunter Renfrow. That's crazy.
That's just no way, dude. I'm just not a fan of it, dude. Coaches have bad games. Bill Belichick had bad games where he makes stupid calls, this and that and whatever. I'm not the guy to do that, especially for one, I still believe in Matt, but two, like in a Super Bowl window, I just don't believe that you're going to fire him, meaning the rest of his coaching staff's coming with him for the most part. You bring a new guy in, all of whoever the fuck he brings in, they have to then teach all these young guys everybody, an entire new system. audibles, plays, call outs, everything you can fucking think of. They have to do everything brand new. And not only that, create an entire new culture in the middle of a Super Bowl window, and you expect them to do all of that and then it's just going to flawlessly walk us into a Super Bowl. Like, y'all crazy, dude. I don't know. I think that's fucking wild.
I'll say Matt deserves to be on the hot seat. Yeah. Going, 7 seed 3 years in a row and not doing anything with it. Not having a home game in so many years. Yeah, you deserve to be on the hot seat.
Yeah.
But we fire Matt LaFleur, it'll be the biggest mistake we make.
Well, add to that,
go ahead.
No, add to both of you guys. Like, I don't know if you remember what I was saying, Gus. Like, I was looking at a lot of idiots in the fucking NFC North chat. They was like waiting for us to want to fire Matt LaFleur because they knew a lot of fans was pissed off about that Bears game. They was really looking forward to it, and they thought we was going to give in and do it. And then, like, when they saw that we hired him on, it was like, shit. The Packers are smart.
I'm not a Matt LaFleur fan. Forget Matt LaFleur until he win the Super Bowl. I don't want to fire because, like, you know what I'm saying, it wouldn't make no sense, but I'm not a Matt LaFleur guy. Until we win the Super Bowl, I'm on Matt LaFleur head because he makes
I'm not, I mean, you know me, like I talked about this in our first podcast. I'm not with the 7th seed for the last 3 years because
I'm not either.
Jordan's first year, you get rid of Rodgers and half the fucking team left. So Jordan's first year is technically the beginning of a rebuild. Just because they were better than we expected does not mean that they were contenders. Jordan's second year,
we overachieved.
They played better in their first year than they expected, and they beat Dallas in the playoffs, or I should say spanked the shit out of them. Then Brian's sitting there like, okay, we are ahead of schedule. Let's sign McKinney, let's sign Jacobs, let's move this even further. That's when, after that season, I mean, Jordan was hurt for most of that season. He had a fucked up MCL, so they kind of washed it a little bit. But then they come into this year. Then they're like, Micah Parsons, da-da-da. This is the first year that the front office, like us fans can think what we want. I guarantee you I put everything on it. This is the first year the front office was like, we're Super Bowl contenders. Yeah, they can say we go for it every year. Yeah, of course. We're Green Bay. We don't accept bullshit. But this is the first year of Jordan Love's career that we were technically Super Bowl contenders in the front office's eyes. I guarantee you.
Well, I'm not saying that. I'm not using the 7 seed 3 years in a row as like a reason why we should have did something in the playoffs. I know we overachieved that first year. Jordan Love was a starter. And I know last year was us moving an inch closer, but still wasn't considered Super Bowl contenders. And I agree with you. I think this year is our year. Everybody's going to say that, and I'm delusional to anybody else, but I think we have a legit shot to be Super Bowl champions at the end of this. What I'm saying by the 7 seeds are we didn't parlay that into anything other than a win over Dallas. Matt LaFleur hasn't figured out from a coach's standpoint how to get over the hump. First, it was Frisco when we still had Aaron Rodgers. Now we got Jordan Love, and his Achilles heel has been Philadelphia. So are you going to take the training wheels off of this team, finally, this Super Bowl contending team, and let these boys cook? Or are you going to let your fears of losing keep you from letting the playbook, like opening the playbook wide open for Jordan Love?
That's where I'm at.
Yeah, trying to put.
I'm with you.
So that's the only reason why I say he's on the hot seat, because he has to take part of the blame pie for the losses, the losses in the playoffs, and for not parlaying that 7 seed into something else. Yeah, overachieved that first year. Okay, shit, we got something we can build on. Let's get a better seed this year. Let's shoot for home field advantage throughout, so we can actually have an advantage instead of having to go into fucking Philadelphia or go to Levi Stadium where we fucking suck in the playoffs.
Yeah.
No, I vibe with you. Like when I went on that rant, I wasn't actually coming at you, by the way. I was kind of like venting on half the shit I do.
Go at him, man. Go at him, baby. Go at him.
But this is all love. We all want the same thing out of this.
Oh yeah,
but yeah, I just my thing. I guess I'm gonna make a little bit of excuses for Matt in this. Is like,
no, hell no.
No, like when he's talking about like some of the games that have happened, right? We've kind of just got the shit end of the stick on, like, say when we were playing the Cardinals. Wasn't Matt LaFleur when we played the Cardinals and we lost them? We're talking about Jeff Janis and all that. Wasn't that Matt LaFleur?
No, that was McCarthy, I think.
Was that McCarthy?
Yeah.
No. Oh wait, yeah.
Jeff
yeah,
Janis?
it was. Yeah,
Jeff
it
Janis
was.
was
Yeah.
McCarthy.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Never mind.
That was way before LaFleur.
Well, again, fine. I'll even go back to that. How many times in the playoffs have we gotten this shit end of the stick between the Seattle game when we picked the ball off, but
And he went down instead of trying to fucking run that shit back.
Yeah, and then or Rodgers throws the fucking 250-yard plays for the Hail Mary against the Cardinals, and we go into OT, and Carson Palmer's dead to fucking rights, and he throws it fucking across his body to the other side of the field to a wide open fucking Larry Fitzgerald who runs like 80 fucking yards down the field because no one's there because that play is not supposed to happen that way.
Those are player errors.
It's just like so many things that we've gotten the shit end of the stick on, and then like the last year,
do it to ourselves though.
It's like
that's what
we can't
gonna
stay
say.
healthy.
We don't blame Matt for those. Those are player errors.
No, I know, and it's just like I'm just saying, like in general, like it's just so many like things. Like it's like then last year we had like half our roster going into that Philadelphia game. Guys got hurt in that game, and on top of it, they were the Super Bowl champions, the best team in the fucking league. So it's just like we just weren't ready, bro. Like I don't know. We need to just go into the playoffs for once, like Seattle did this year, like remotely healthy, like have their key players. Like we never just get a run like Seattle just had. Like we're like, yes, you have some injuries. It's football, no shit. We never have like our guys and just go into their guns blazing. Just never fucking happens.
I think
we won a Super Bowl like that. We won.
The only time I ever witnessed the Packers go in like fully healthy.
Yeah, I'm with you,
Super Bowl 31.
Yeah, I'm just not I'm just not a Matt LaFleur guy. I hope he proves me wrong. So I just want these players that I don't like to prove me wrong, man. So until then, I'm gonna call them out. And Matt LaFleur is that guy.
No, you're right. I respect the people that feel the way, especially the Packer fans that feel the way they feel about Matt. I'm just not one of those dudes that's gonna be like, well, it's all his fault. Matt LaFleur sucks.
No, it's not all his fault.
Swallows, as Jake just put it. But yeah, I respect the fans that say, you know what, I'm done with him until he actually wins a championship. He just can't do it by himself. Just like Jordan Love can't do it by himself. It's gonna be a team effort. All the coaches on the same page, all the fucking players. What do they say? All three phases.
Yeah, but I'm not a weird fan that's going to root against LaFleur like some of these weird fans rooting against Jordan Love. I just don't like him. You know what I'm saying? Because of some of the stuff I'm just done with it. You know what I'm saying? Until I'm tired of the ifs. If this would have happened, if this would have happened, I'm tired of that. Just do it. You know what I'm saying? He spends more time on his hair than he. LaFleur, man.
I vibe with that.
It is what it is, man. LaFleur is he a pretty boy. I don't care nothing about that. But I'm tired of the ifs. Shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Man, Green Bay, you got to find a way to win the game, man. You up 21-3. To me, we didn't score nothing in the third, but the offense put the special teams in place to score some points. So I really can't blame LaFleur that much for that. But Hafley,
I'm sour on Hafley for that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
25 points in the fourth quarter. Man,
crazy.
He was ready to go to Miami. That's why he did that. He didn't give a fuck.
Man,
give me the capers.
That shit was sour as fuck for me. I ain't gonna lie. It's like, we didn't have our guys, like all of them, but there's no reason.
No, we should have won that game. I don't care.
There's no reason
we should have won the game.
I'm kind of glad we lost that game because if we went against Seattle, we would have got bulldozed. We would have got bulldozed. We would
have beat Seattle.
Honestly, I wouldn't even give a fuck. We wouldn't give a fuck. We don't have the Bears fucking chirping at our ass, dude. We beat them in the playoffs, and then we go, what do we do? Lose to the Super Bowl champions again?
We're not losing to Seattle.
I'd much rather beat the Bears than lose to them any day of the week.
We should.
I'm with you, Mike. But Drax, we don't. I don't think we lose to Seattle like that. And if we do, it ain't gonna be bulldozed.
No, I don't think we do either because we were beating the fuck out of the Bears, dude. It was pretty handily, dude. So like,
and without Micah,
it would have been.
Did Seattle barely beat the Rams?
I can't wait to have Tucker
Who
back.
did Seattle? Who did
Tucker changes
Bears?
the
Who did the Bears lose to?
Bears lost to the Rams, and then Seattle barely beat the Rams.
Yeah. Okay. Exactly.
They went to overtime, I think.
Man, I'm done, man. I just want to win, man. That's all I want this team to do is win.
Same.
If we got to get the first seed or the top seed or win a division to do it, then do it. Then, like that's all. I just please win the games that you're supposed to win.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if they handle this offseason right and they stay fucking, we don't get half our starters rip their knees next year, dude. I think we'll be fine, bro. We'll be a top 4 seed, 100%.
Hopefully, Micah. Because the thing I thought last year was the thing I like Matt LaFleur that he did last year was how Watson. I thought he was going to try to ease Watson in. Nah, when Watson got in, he took off. You know what I'm saying? He didn't try to ease him in.
Same thing with Jaden Reed.
Yeah, exactly. He went to them dudes. He didn't try to ease them boys in or nothing. You guys choked that game harder than people who choked themselves while jerking off. What's going on? Cause what up, Adam? Yeah, you hear Jacob in here wilding, Adam. So you already know how it is with Jake. Because the real reason why Jake is going hard on us because he put money on us. He lost money against the Bears.
Dude, I mean, bro, we choked, dude. You know what I mean? Like, we've already said it 5 times. We were beating the fuck out of them, but we choked in the fourth quarter. It wasn't anything they did. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to say GG's, a win is a win, yada, yada, whatever bullshit. I'll give them that. But I agree with, why am I drawing a blank? The fucking safety we were just talking about.
Williams?
Javon, yeah. When he's like, it wasn't anything they did, it was us. Like, you can call an excuse all they want. When I saw that game, that's what it was.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
He said we were his Super Bowl pick from the draft. Me too. We all in the same boat, Jake.
Bro, they have a Super Bowl team, bro. They just fucked up. They got injured. They fucked up, bro. They have a Super Bowl roster. They do.
Well,
especially with Micah.
They were the number 1 seed until they went into Denver.
We definitely made a good move with like
Denver. Yeah, Denver was our Achilles heel.
We dropped like half our fucking team in Denver, dude.
He said Packers are always contenders in his book. Rarely ever see a fall off in that organization.
Right.
So man, but
not in the last 30 plus years, that's for sure.
All right, man. He says we have a mental retard as a coach.
Yeah, I can't.
Jake's a Raiders fan, so
I'm not getting into that again. But the
yeah, we just did that. What are we talking about?
Yeah. No, dude.
He said Adam, that's because you retarded too. All right, Jake, man. Yeah, you know Jake is in there wilding out. Jake, how old are you? Didn't you just have a birthday yesterday?
What is it? His quinceañera?
Exactly. You hear that?
I don't think it was his birthday for real. I just think he wanted to see Jay Will sing and Dennis do backup.
Yeah, but I mean, going into this, I mean, one of my wishes came through. Versace is gone. I don't think that's just the cure. It's not the cure all.
That wasn't just your wish, bro. That was everybody.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's the cure all, but it starts. That's it. It's starting.
He was such ass.
Yeah. Jake just turned 21. Sounds like it. Yeah, it's just like Rich Versace. Like, what are you there for? You the assistant coach too? It's like, dude, I understand that they like you in the locker room, but I need you to do something. Make some better decisions.
You know what made me laugh about that shit was, you know how the whole thing came out about the players ranking their coach to the union or whatever, and how Matt LaFleur didn't get it or went down a letter grade and the whole bullshit.
Oh yeah.
If you read deeper into that, they ranked everything like the weight room, the training staff, yada yada, whatever. When it got to special teams, it was like almost
a B-.
Yeah, I was like, yo. Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
That's why those metrics are bullshit, bro.
Make it make sense.
Ass,
I was like, dude, that was voted on by the players. So, like, they must have liked him. But, like, I don't know, like what Gus said, make it make sense to this.
He said, "Oh snap! There's
Bro,
another Adam on there."
listen, y'all
Respect.
know how I feel about that. Like that shit pisses me off that he waited this long, bro, because we could have had more of a pick of coaches out there if he would have just done that in the fucking first place. Like that shit really pissed me off. It's
I
like you
don't.
just held out and
Mike,
shit
I
so
don't
we
even give a fuck, bro. I'm just happy he's gone. Even if he would have
yeah, I
waited
don't
till
know.
fucking August to quit. Bye.
Yeah, but I
He
don't
just got
know,
to get
man.
out there. I mean, to me,
I
even if you
actually
get
don't
the
hate the
top, even
hire.
if you get the top special teams coach, we still need the players. You know what I'm saying? But we need that voice in the locker room. And Rich Bisaccia wasn't that dude. He was just like a friend to them. I don't even think they
Yeah,
saw him as a coach. It was like,
He was a buddy.
yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate the hire, to be honest, just for three reasons.
Yeah, I don't even know the guy.
One, it can't get any worse. Let's start with the simple
That's
one.
exactly what I said. Yeah.
Two, he came from Joe Justice, who was known to be one of the better special teams coaches in the league, and then he came from Bill Belichick, who always had good special teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just feel like from that in general, like it can't be that bad. Like even if we go from 28th to fucking 19th, 18th, that's fucking a massive improvement for us. You know what I mean?
Don't get. My biggest thing is don't get an extra point blocked or something. You know what I'm saying? Please just cut out on the extra.
Dude,
points
stop the
blocked.
holding calls, dog, and fucking like God, we'll fucking tackle them on the 20, and then they get the holding call and they're on the 30 now. It's just like,
yeah, our special teams has just been just horrible, man.
this shit, fucking dude. I swear, I just sit with my wife and watch these games, and I'm like, every time we punt the ball, I'm like, wait for it. There it is, like every fucking time, bro. Like,
Yeah, man. So
Doo-doo
Yeah,
balls.
bro, I was devastated.
kumbaya time.
I was devastated.
I was devastated, bro.
Yeah, I like Gus said he rewatched it. I don't know how I didn't even watch it the first time.
That
So I was
shit
at
like
work.
brought me back to like when we lost to Denver in the Super Bowl type
That's
shit.
the worst loss I ever seen.
Yeah.
But when Gus, you said
Yeah,
you rewatched it. I don't know
fucking
how you
Lost
rewatched
to
it.
Denver in the Super Bowl.
Bro, I rewatch the games. I rewatch a lot of our games during the season,
I
and
remember crying after losing that game.
I do it only for a few reasons. So when I do Green Bay Gus Speaks, I can be factual in what I say, and I want to know exactly how mad I should be because during the game you kind of forget certain plays, and I want to go back to see like the good stuff that we did too, the shit that we need to build on as a team. The thing, and I want to know. Sometimes I want to know where in the game exactly shit went wrong in a loss.
Yeah.
I feel
Because there's always a play. There's always a play. And you can sometimes see the shift in Matt LaFleur's coaching and his play calling. It's like
Second
day
half.
and night.
It's like the second half, you just play conservative. From what I heard, I didn't watch the game.
Bro,
Yeah.
when I seen the stat of like how many times we ran the ball versus passed it in the second half of the game versus Chicago, I was like, it was just gross.
Well, I will say like there's a weird discrepancy between when people not liking that he gets conservative, which I do vibe with most of the time, but the part of the reason we lost to the Bears is because he didn't get conservative. Because
He was airing it out.
he got
Yeah.
aggressive when we had the lead getting into the fourth quarter, which saved the Bears a lot of time.
Yeah.
It saved the Bears a fuck ton of time. Like that's when you should have got conservative.
I think
At
Josh
least-
Jacobs had like four carries or something crazy in the second half, or we ran the ball like 7 times in the second half.
And they said that he didn't even do a play action. Like at least do a play action. Like he's going to run the ball. Like,
Yeah, at least. And stop running and stop shotgunning so much. When we need
Thank you.
when we're we line up in shotgun way too much. We don't deceive
Way too
anybody with that shit.
Right.
They
Call
know
it
we're
out.
going to run the ball or they know we're going to pass the ball so many times when we could be setting up under center and play action to keep these fools on their heels. They just load the box and they just come after Jordan or they just fall back in that fucking zone. That's it.
Yeah, they said Rasheed Walker had one of his worst games because they said whoever was coming out, it was like Rasheed Walker was just letting them go, and it was just bad. The offensive line played so bad in that game.
Yeah.
I'll never watch that game a day in my life, especially because it's the Bears. So, but man, Adam, man, appreciate you, man. If y'all got anything else, anybody got anything else that they want to get off their chest?
Fuck the Bears.
Sheesh,
always
yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
Ben Johnson.
Fuck the rest of the North.
Yeah, Ben Johnson been talking slick lately, so
Yeah,
we got to be.
yeah, bro. I'm like sick. Like I'm like that's what I want to get off my chest. Actually, is fucking like I'm sick of like them. Like I get it. It's a rivalry. You're gonna talk your shit and whatever, but like they really think like they're better than us right now, which is fucking hysterical
It's
to me
insane.
because like
They know
yo,
they
you
not.
can't you again, like I already brought up, Jordan and Caleb are 1-1. Let's start there. Secondly, y'all never beat us with our actual roster. Number 3, y'all, the second game you won, you only won because we fucked up an onside kick. Let's start there. Then the playoff game, we were beating y'all ass the whole time. So like, what y'all where you getting this false confidence from? Y'all never y'all never like really like just from start to end beat our ass. So where y'all getting this confidence from? Like
The same place they getting it from the same store the Detroit Lions fans bought they bullshit from over the last 2 years when they thought they was gonna do something.
That's
the
why
Bears ain't going nowhere, and they going nowhere fast, bro.
That's why I'm not fazed by the Bears because I'm like,
Me neither.
It's the same narrative with the Detroit Lions. They was on that same shit, but when they lost Ben Johnson and a lot of people left, that when Aaron left, like that, what were they? Same old fucking Lions. The frauds.
Yep. And they center just retired, right? They Pro Bowl center.
Yeah, yo, what a slap to the face! Like they signed him his first year from Atlanta. They gave him $45 million. He plays 1 year for them, makes the Pro Bowl, and retires. Like they're fucking.
I was happy to hear that.
That's why, bro. Man. They won't be able to make a move for Max Crosby. I promise you that.
No, they won't.
Bro, honestly, that doesn't fix their other issues. I'm like, it'll help, but first of all, he's had like 9 surgeries in the past couple of years.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a great player, but he's 28 years old. He had 9 fucking surgeries over the last like 8 seasons.
But we played them when they had a better defenses and still owned them. So I'm not even phased. They've always had great defensive players. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're known for is great defensive players, but they don't have nothing to show for it. So
it's just, dude, like I said, like I get it. Y'all won, but to like sit there and act like y'all really have like this upper hand on us. After watching those games, like you just have like no realistic part of you. It's like, yo, we kind of slipped by that. Like you're gonna sit here and act like y'all we're beating y'all ass next year. Like y'all like this shit's
I'm gonna get Bam on here next time.
This shit's crazy to me. I don't know. Like I could never sit there. Like I was saying that before to you guys. It's just like how can they were sitting there celebrating when they beat us when I'm like, y'all, you beat our backup quarterback and barely.
You ain't go. They don't care. As long as they beat us, that's their Super Bowl.
That's exactly why a poverty franchise when you see one. When they celebrate over a regular season win the way they did, bro, they're gonna take what they can get. They're selling wolf tickets and eating their own shit, and that's a dangerous combination.
They're literally gonna be the Indiana Bears. I mean, not gonna change their name, but they're gonna be the Indiana Bears to me. So
it's just like yo, like when we had Aaron Rodgers and we'd go like the whole debate with Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers and like if say we were playing the Patriots, if Tom Brady wasn't playing in that game, I'm not sitting there feeling like we just beat the Patriots. You know what I mean? Like I'm just not like like if Tom didn't play, how can you fucking be like, ooh, rah rah, we beat them? Like I don't know. I think that's dumb as hell to me. I don't know.
I'm with you.
But I mean, it's the Bears against the Green Bay. You know what I'm saying? We've owned them for so long. To me, that we still. I ain't gonna say they beat us. So
dude, Ben Johnson is corny as fuck, bro.
He is corny, but they got the bragging rights right now. So I can't wait till we play him next year.
Yeah,
I mean, let him talk.
It's weird, bro. It's weird. Like I get it. Like he's trying to amp up the rivalry, which I totally understand. Like they're in a franchise that's what they care about is beating us. But like it does look corny as hell.
Yeah, it's like it's forced. It's not even like natural. It's like he's a super straight goober. So he's straight goofy.
Dude, and he looks like just some fucking guy that'd be doing our taxes, like yelling in this locker room, like fuck the Packers, yo. Like,
he's trying to be the fake Dan Campbell.
Yeah,
talk crazy.
See, like Dan like appearance wise fits the part though. Ben don't.
Exactly. Ben is just like Mike said, straight goofball.
He looks so goofy when he's like yelling and shit, dude. Like,
Tell you, man, he looked like he teach 7th grade history.
Just goofy, but Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
I mean, like I said, I mean, GG's, bro. We coming for you next year, bro.
I ain't giving them no choker. Because we choked, man. I just hate that we choked to them boys. You know what I'm saying?
That
Like,
part.
I hate choking, period. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because when we lose playoff games, it's usually because something we did.
Mm-hmm.
So even with the Niners, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, Kaepernick, he smoked us one year, then other years, you know what I'm saying? And then they just blew us out one of
See,
them
that's
years.
different. Yeah, like we got our ass beat by them. We were kicking the Bears' ass the whole time.
That's why it hurt so bad. You know what I'm saying?
Like I'm just like, y'all, did we really just give them room
Yeah,
to
after the
talk,
games, it's
bro?
like, dude, did this really just happen? Like I live in the Bay Area, so when we lose to the Niners, I'd be like, man, we choked to them boys again. But when it's against the Bears, and you should do 21-3, and you let these boys score 25 points in the fourth quarter, like, how is that
That's
even
just crazy.
possible?
Wild, bro. Wild.
Yeah, dude.
That's
That
just
shit.
crazy.
I couldn't even believe that, bro. Because I was at like a party, and I was like, every time I turned around, we were like doing something good, and then like all of a sudden, it just didn't end up that way. I was like, you kidding me?
After that golden touchdown, I thought that was it. I was like, oh yeah, it's over with.
Right.
Bro.
Man, yeah, right.
I'm about to head out though, boys.
No, we about to be done. So, man, appreciate you, Mike. Appreciate you, Drax.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, Green Bay Gus. Appreciate you, Adam. Hopefully, you come on the next one, man, because definitely fit. You know what I'm saying? So, it's all
Yes, sir.
good, man. But shoot. All right, boys, we about here.
Later.
Yeah.